Where are you from, Swamiji?
So I'm from USA, but I live in Beijing, China.
Oh.
So I just come to Kathmandu Valley for a pilgrimage, visiting some of the sacred temples and following the natural way, looking to see who I might meet, what kind of friends I can have, and in what way I can accomplish the truth.
By seeing your body, I think you are practicing Tantra.
Practicing what?
Tantra.
Oh yes, I am a tantric practitioner, exactly. So I train my body, my speech, and my mind, and through that I am seeking to attain enlightenment.
How do you feel?
Oh, very well, very natural, very comfortable, and kind of understanding who I am in a very easy way. So I feel very well.
Okay. Before practicing Tantra and now, you? I think there is two bodies, before and after.
Oh yes.
What are the differences between before and now?
I feel like the motivation is the same. So I started with a feeling of love, and I end up back to a feeling of love. But in between, I go through a type of subtle body training. So then my subtle body develops more ability to circulate energy and to have a sensitivity to know what is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do.
What is spirituality?
Spirituality is finding the true source of oneself. So if we really have a spontaneous understanding about what we are deep down, then that is the goal of spirituality. That is the accomplishment of spirituality. It's a very deep experience of who we are, beyond ethnicity, beyond race, culture, country. It's a very natural, authentic, spontaneous way.
Now we are in front of the Shiva temple, Shiva Alaya. Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you say about Lord Shiva? Who is he?
Oh yeah, so my experience is a very good example of somebody who has discipline. So he uses his tapas or his yoga as a kind of discipline to transcend his normal instinct, his normal urge. And by that he attains to, you could say, a deeper level of contentment or understanding about who he is.
You are from the USA. Now Nepalese and Indian, they are in the USA. A lot of Nepalese and Indians, they are also practicing this Hinduism. And in the USA, we see in the YouTube channel or other social medias, there is also a lot of temples in the USA nowadays, and building big temples there. What do you think now people are trying to know about Shiva or about the Indian culture, Nepalese culture?
I think it's wonderful because, again, I like this side of Shiva that emphasizes a type of yogic discipline. So I think that is very good because then you end up having a kind of natural bliss and you have less need for having more. So it means you are kind of deeply content and satisfied. Shiva is this kind of example of one who is disciplined enough to develop natural bliss. And so if we have more of that spreading in different places.
Okay. Do you speak Nepali?
No, sorry, I don't.
Little bit?
No, I don't, sorry.
Now I see two instruments in your body.
Yes, I have
And,
drums.
what are they?
These are drums, damaru, big damarus that I use for cutting through my ego. So one side of the damaru is symbolic of the samsara, or the cycle of existence, karma and rebirth. The other side of the damaru is symbolic of nirvana, going beyond the cycle. And so when you play the drum of the damaru, then you are on the line. You are on the razor's edge between both samsara and nirvana.
And this one?
It's the same. Oh. This is a flute. Japanese shakuhachi flute, played by Zen monks in Japan.
Can we one last question. What do you think about Nepal and Nepalese people?
Oh, it's wonderful. The people here are very kind, has a very ancient history, and the place is full of this kind of worship energy. So that's very nice. You can come here and feel some natural inspiration to go into your deep spiritual self.
I think you are now living in Kathmandu, Bhutan Nilkantha?
In fact, I'm staying in Bodhanath.
Okay.
Sometimes Bodhanath, sometimes Swayambhu, sometimes Parping, Buddha Nilkantha as well. So I'm more like traveling around.
What do you think about Bodhanath, Shiva temple, and in the Parping there are a lot of temples, Devi temples, Shiva.
yes.
What do you think about this temple?
So the essence is the natural awareness of mind and having a spontaneous bliss. So in fact, it doesn't matter so much if you are a Hindu or a Buddhist or which religion, everything is fine.
Thank you very much for sharing your experiences.
My pleasure. Thank you.